Hello everybody, this is Allsouth Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. In the previous episode, we took care of Scorch and made our way to the Midnight Mountain world. Still haven't found everything there. I'm not sure where to find that egg. Probably should have looked it up. Oh well. But in the meantime, we rescued Agent 9 and helped him reclaim his lab, which apparently is actually the professor's lab. And then returned to finish off business in Evening Lake World, including taking care of the Hunter egg in Honey Speedway, because we couldn't do it because he was captured at the time. And now, we're going to take care of the Sparks level.
Princess Amy showed me a place called Starfish Reef. She said there's an egg hidden in there. I think Sparks should check it out.
Alright. Sure. Gotta do this anyways. Oh boy. Could really use that wave beam right around now. Get over here. Yeesh. And of course, enemies got their own range attacks now, too. Pretty sure it was only bosses that had that before, but whatever. Get over here. Why do I get the feeling I've missed something? Never mind, I couldn't go back even if I wanted to. Okay, this is new. I guess this way? I think I would have preferred the wave beam just for dealing with the crowds of starfish. Yeah, then again, that also works if they're bunched up. Anything else? Nope. I'm hoping those doors open back up in case I've forgotten something. I am not interested in having to do this again. Like, oh, you should have done it the first time. It's like, it's kind of not fair. Not the direction I want to be facing. Surprised there weren't any starfish coming out of that one. Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot to say when it comes to these levels. Again, my usual complaint is I wish we could just use the right stick to shoot. You know, like a typical twin-stick shooter would do. I think that's the way it came from. Alright, I think that's everything. Well, outside of the gemstones. 135, how much longer is this level? And how much have I missed? Okay, was expecting an even bigger starfish. Well, that one went down easy. Okay, well, that's the egg. Where's the rest of the gemstones? Because I am 18 short. There's the way back. Oh, this is probably where the rest of them are. And I guess this is just how you gotta loop back around if you missed anything. Alright, well, thankfully we didn't. Now, what did we get from this? Because I know we actually get something from this one.
When I saw that giant stingray, I thought you were a goner, Sparks. But you sure showed him. And now the magic from the egg has made you even stronger, allowing you to take one more hit for Spyro.
Yay. Never say no to extra health. Well, at least I won't. This doesn't add a new color onto it, I don't think, but I believe those sparkles are new. Anyways, back to Midnight Mountain. Because we are done with Evening Lake. Still have no idea where that last egg is. Well, last two eggs. I've searched all over. I mean, obviously I haven't searched everything. Let's see, that requires 149 eggs and 15,000 gemstones. Which is a good indicator of how much we have left to do. And unfortunately, Sparks ain't gonna be much help in finding that egg because we've already got all the gemstones. Can't swim in that. Somewhere we can only get by gliding off one of these islands. Yeah, well, suppose it doesn't really matter. I'll look it up in between episodes. But I think, before we do anything else, let's take care of the Speedway. Wait, is this always here? Oh, yeah, no, that's just to get out of here. Alright, to the harbor. Speedway. Yeah, only top racers are allowed to compete. Let's race the blue-footed boobies. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see if I can pull off what I did at the Farmland Speedway. Ah, come on. Ah, shoot, I should have gone for that second one. Alright, lessons learned for the next lap. Ah. Okay. Alright, not gonna do this here. And I shouldn't have done it there either. Alright, don't bother with the missile. Okay, there's that one down there that I could have used. Oh, really? You'd think I'd have a little more control rather than just, you know, drifting off course. Well, like I'm driving a car on ice. Really? Jeez, I'm not even finishing these races, but I suppose that means I get to quickly get back into it. No, that's the best thing. I'd rather just win and be done with this. Okay, wait until we're past the cliff sides. Ugh. Okay, don't even bother with that missile. Speeds you're going, you're not gonna get back on course. Okay, that took several more attempts than I would have liked. But it is what it is. That second missile star under the dock, don't even bother going for it. It's not worth it, and you don't even need it. Just try to hit whatever blue stars you can. There is the one hidden in that arch when you're going around the corner. You don't technically need that. I managed to get into first place round the second lap. I used it maybe once, but you should be able to get into first place without needing it. Anyways. Alright, let's do the time attack. Let's see. Seagulls, arches, lobsters, fish. Almost missed that one. Alright, now for the lobsters. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, that's what I get for flying solo, but then again I kind of have to in order to get the fish. Still, that could not have been more of a tripping on the tripping at the finish line than you could get. What? Nope, missed one. That might have cost me. Yep. And if missing the lobster didn't cost me, that certainly did. Alright, gonna get it this time. Gonna not miss that lobster, gonna not fall in the water right before the last fish. I hate these sardines. Because apparently that's what they're actually called. According to that checklist. There we go. Yeesh. No, I don't want to retry. I'm going to have to go back in order to find Hunter, but... Now, the question is, where can I find him? Let's see. No. Oh, is he inside the lighthouse? That would make sense. He is not. Is he on the lighthouse somewhere? Oh, wait, he was. Just different level.
Where do these flying sheep saucers keep coming from? I just saw another one grab an egg and fly off. This one's super fast, but his saucer is damaged and it's leaving smoke rings. I think I can keep up with them as long as I can make it through those rings.
Alright.
I'm gonna chase him down.
Well, hurry up already.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so in other words, just fly through the rings and don't fall behind. I mean, why you need to fly directly through the rings of smoke? Which, given they're green, I am very concerned about the chemical composition of their fuel or whatever it is. But hey, you do you, Hunter.
Where do these flying sheep saucers? I'm gonna chase him.
Again,
Right
why you
back.
need to do that, outside of game reasons, to keep up with him when you can clearly still see him? I will never understand. Yes, I know game mechanics, but still. I mean, seriously, I'm close enough that I'm basically getting the rings the second they spawn. Can't just, I don't know, hit him with a blaster or something?
Yes! That was close. The egg popped out just before the saucer crash landed.
None of them. I'd like to get out of here, because thankfully we are finally done with the speedways. It's mostly the racing challenges that get under my skin with these. But with that, we are done with all the speedways. Alright. And I'm thinking at this point we just start at the bottom and work our way up. Alright, what's this first one? Crystal Islands. Looking at the time, that's probably the only one I'm gonna get done today, but who knows? Maybe this will be a short one. Doubt it, but you never know.
Spyro, don't tell anyone, but we were stolen some magic from the sorceress. We're hiding here whilst we practice using it. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of an accident and turned everything into crystal, and it seems to have aggravated the indigenous creatures.
Isn't this place called the Crystal Islands? Is that a beaver? I'm assuming we're gonna have to do something to get the gemstones out of these. Like, these are gemstones. No, evidently not. I honestly didn't even really see that guy until it was too late. Always check behind you after you spawn in. You never know. Oop. Always flash the treasure radar every so often. Yeah, unless this place wasn't originally Crystal Islands and the name just happened after this incident. Why would the creatures be upset about more crystals? I don't know.
Would you like to see a magic trick? Watch carefully. As you can see, there is nothing up my left sleeve and nothing up my right sleeve. But now, with a wave of my hands and the magic word, Alakazam!
You don't have sleeves.
Hey.
Okay, but do you guys know any tricks other than turning stuff into crystal? Yes, I want to see the trick again because I needed to get out of here. I'm not even sure what attack those tree things do. Yeah, no, I don't think I can get back up from there. Or at the very least, I don't want to gamble on that working.
You want to see the...
Missed that one.
Magic is just misdirection, you know? Which is why I'm going to start that whirlwind over there. Abracadabra!
Well, you can start it, but you can't maintain it. There's a gemstone I missed. Did not want to do that. looks like that's everything nearby. Let's get him to start up the whirlwind again.
Okay.
Okay, can't charge that one. At least it doesn't seem like it. Okay, next ones are over there.
Spyro, did you know I happen to be a very talented amateur magician? My specialty is the amazing extending bridge trick. I'd love to show you, but I'll need a small donation first. For my expenses, you understand.
Right. Fine, whatever.
Very good. Let's see. Hocus pocus, zigglety zen. Make this bridge get long again.
Right.
I'm afraid the show's over, Spyro. Why don't you go play with the gnomes? I think they look lonely.
Right. Okay. What do you got?
Well, I suppose I could show you my new trick. As long as you promise not to tell the great Zamboni, he steals all my best work. Alakazam!
Is it summoning gemstones? Yep. Not so funny now, is it? Okay, portal over there. Alright, I need that trick again.
Well, I suppose I...
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see myself making it over there from here. Interesting that we have those stars. Here, you don't usually see them outside the speedway.
Well, I suppose...
Yeah, just some of the gemstones.
Here, you can have this. I was going to use it in a trick, but my magic, it just keeps bouncing off.
Good to know. Saying something's up there. Well, let's see what's in here. Okay. Is it just some sort of skating path? I guess so. Okay. Oh, and an egg. Getting closer and closer. Now then. Block chest over there, but we haven't found a key anywhere. And a whirlwind over here. Ah, that'll get me this over here. Let's see. Welcome my most esteemed dragon, Bentley. Okay, flight power up here. Ah, thieves. Okay, well, let's take care of Bentley's.
Spyro, the amazing Rendini is about to put on a display of prestidigitation. I've heard it's quite impressive, so I'm going to watch the show.
Sounds good. Let's see. Spin, club. Alright.
I am afraid my magic show seems to have overexcited them all. All they need is a good bonker on the head to calm them down. And you look like just the Yeti to help.
Sure.
A light tap on the head should sort them out. But be careful, my friends are trying to burrow after them.
Okay. And for some reason we have a time limit on this.
Well, that did not do it. See, they've got themselves all worked. A light tap on...
Yeah. Maybe if your friends weren't burrowing after them, this wouldn't be a problem. Also, why do I have a time limit?
Well, that... A light...
Shut up. Be a lot easier if the camera was pulled back some more.
Well, that...
Just tell your friends to stay the hell out of my way. Come on, I just need one more. There we go.
Well done! And look! One of my friends dug this up whilst chasing the moles.
Uh-huh.
I am afraid I've had to cancel my next performance. One of the moles ate all of my magic cards.
Oh no, what a shame. Alright, let's get the gemstones. I get the feeling that was probably one of the harder ones in the original that they made easier. Although apparently I've also heard that there are ones that were originally easy that then became hard in the remake. No idea which ones, because, you know, never played the original. Well, at the very least, I've never played the original of the Ripto's Rampage and Year of the Dragon. Okay. You don't need to keep dragging my attention to that. Well, that was easy. Fly to the hidden egg. Oh, lovely. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting. Oh, I think yeah, I see it. I also see all these gemstones. Okay. Oh, and there's the key. The key. But of course, I can't get to it now because I no longer have my magic flight. Well, flight in general. Okay, let's make our way back around to it. Oh, look. Whirlwind is permanently enabled. Good. Oh, that's something at the very least. Because I think potentially the only gemstones left are the ones in the locked chest. God damn it. No sense in delaying the inevitable. Oh, great. Well, let's see where this whirlwind takes us. Alright. That's good to know. Well, would have been good to know earlier. Alright, grab the gemstones. Hopefully that's the last of them, and then we get out of here. Yep. Really? Ran out because of a cutscene? Whatever. Alright. Now let's get out of here. Alright, so while I was making my way back, I decided to look up the, it's a secret. And, turns out it's a lot simpler than I thought. Didn't notice the cracked crystal, but you break that, and there it is. Alright. Now, I know it says 100% when there's still that one last egg, but don't you worry about that one. I believe it's probably behind that last door over there. But anyways, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today because we are about out of time. So, if you guys liked what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.